Yes, I will.
If I meet the right person, yes.
Yes, I would get married.
I think yes and no, because I don't completely believe in the current day concept of marriage.
Yes, I would get married to a woman in India.
Definitely love marriage.
I think I would go for love marriage.
I don't think I believe in either. Like I said, I think it's just about meeting someone who checks your boxes, It doesn't matter how you meet them.
I definitely want a love marriage. Even if there was a gayshadi.com, I would not want to use it.
I think arranged marriage is for the parents and not the two people involved. So yeah, definitely if I do get married, it's going to be love marriage.
More than age as a number, I'd say at a point in life where I'm economically independent.
I think I'd be in my 30s or something once I'm financially independent and secure in my own life.
But I don't think there's a specific age. I think it's when I'm going to be ready for it, when I'm financially stable.
When I'm able to handle myself as an adult and I don't feel like a kid anymore and I'm able to take on those responsibilities.
It depends on my career and when I get settled and become independent. Could be 28, 29, could be earlier too.
A marriage should be more about the fact that it's one day of celebrating the fact that you want to be together for the rest of your life. So I want a big celebration to remember it.
An intimate ceremony, because I don't think a big celebration is really an option for me. I doubt there's going to be a lot of relatives who are going to want to attend my wedding.
Definitely a big celebration because I would want to spend those days with everyone that I love, surrounded by them, having a blast.
I would prefer it to be an intimate ceremony because I don't see the point of calling a million people.
Like I have a pretty large family, so I don't see it being intimate at all. Personal preference, I would probably like it intimate, but realistically, I don't see it happening.
It's definitely gonna be a romantic celebration. It's gonna be surrounded by everyone in my life. It's gonna be a 3 to 4 day event where I'm gonna have a lot of fun.
Right. So yeah, this is my problem with how marriage is in today's world. I think it serves more of a legal contract than it does, to actually symbolize affection or love.
The symbolic and romantic celebration. The romantic celebration is what I look forward to, finding the right person and spending the rest of my life with that particular person.
I think looking at marriage as being a symbol of romance is a very modern perception. So for me, it's probably 75% romance, 25% legal contract. The legalities is what makes it legitimate in society's eye.
As somebody who's studying law, I'm very tempted to say C. So I'll go with a legal contract because, in my opinion, two people can be happy together without getting married as well.
I don't think there is a minimum year criteria.
I think about a year, and I think more importantly, I've got to be in a stage where I think I can get married.
But personally, I would want to know the person for at least 2 years so that I am sure about the relationship.
You can't put a time to that. It varies from person to person, and me personally, I think I don't know, I can't really give you an age, but it's yours.
It depends. So personally, I would say at least a couple of years on minimum, because it takes time to open up to someone.
I think I would definitely need to know the person for at least 5 years before I get married to them, because I'd want to have spent that much time with them and be entirely sure that they are it for me. Oh, absolutely. I think I would talk about finances within a few months of dating itself, just to keep everyone on the same page and to avoid any unnecessary conflict and insecurity.
I haven't thought about marriage in detail as much.
When you're sharing a house together, it's important, right? It's going to affect how the both of you lead your lives.
Absolutely. And finances is something that can become a bit of a sour note in your marriage. So I think it's better to, iron it out and sort of get that out of the way before you do get married. And I'm not talking like a prenup or anything, but like a conversation that's definitely important.
I will. I don't think it's gonna be a task and so difficult, because if you're with your partner, you're gonna have an understanding. You should have an understanding. So it's gonna be more of a formality.
Yes, I think it does. I think it does.
A lot of people think it does, but personally, I feel it shouldn't.
I think marriage hugely changes the relationship.
Yes, I do believe that marriage absolutely changes a relationship.
Yes, it does.
So the responsibility that you have towards each other, I think that also is significantly enhanced.
When two people do get married, it's intertwining of two families as well. That increases a lot of expectation.
It won't for me, because in the end it's the relationship. You know the person, you have already been with that person, you love that person, so overnight it's not gonna change.
I do feel that people somehow tend to lose out on that independence when their lives get so intertwined. So I do think it does change a relationship.
I think marriage changes a relationship in terms of, I think it becomes more intimate. You're spending a lot of time with this person in the same house.
I think once you get married, no matter what sort of long-term relationship you're in, there's some sort of legitimacy that you never knew you were lacking.
100%, yes, 100%.
Yeah, a big part of me why I believe in marriage is because of them.
Oh yeah, I think my parents' marriage definitely affected my perception of marriage.
My parents' marriage did influence my perception of marriage. Children in that age group sort of pick up things and perceive how the world works around them. So
A lot of the marriages around me are somewhat just going on because it's more effort to not be in the marriage.
I think I've always looked forward to getting married because of the relationship I see around me.
My parents married for love. They met in college. If there is any side of me that's a little romantic, it's probably come from there. So yeah, 100%.
My parents especially, they're almost 50 years old, but they want to travel abroad in a few years, so they're learning Spanish together. And I think that's really cute, and I look forward to doing things like that with someone when I'm old.
But I do still think that it's something that I personally would want to do anyway.
How they encourage each other, inspire each other, care about each other is how I would want my relationship to be as well.